Hello, hello, hello. To make sure I'm actually muted. There we go. We're back in Blueprints. I'm trying to remember everything that we figured out yesterday. It was quite a lot. We did make quite a lot of good progress. I think we even got inside a safe, which was cool, in the drawing room. We even found the secret treasure, or whatever you want to call it, that was buried beneath some stones amongst some white blanks. So we figured that one out. Find among the white blanks under the blank stones. And we even are able to access this side gate that brings us back to where our character is camping overnight. And there's a combination for the lock, so I'm going to be trying to keep our eyes peeled for that. At the moment, we're trying to basically roll a pump room and a boiler room again. Those are our two sort of big objectives at the moment. And I feel as though until we get those, we won't be able to make too much progress. So we are hoping for that RNG. I've paused the game as well because we're on day 24, and I want to look at the time on the clock before I go to the side house, in the chance that we roll a shelter and I'm able to try and do that time lock safe one last time. Day 24. So it's day 24. So that should be November 29th. Should be the date that we're on. All right, without further ado, let's go. Thought I lost sound there for a second. All right, let's look at the time. Very important. Okay. I was getting really tired last night, so my time reading was awful. But it's almost 9, or it's almost half past 8 anyway. So 10 a.m. would be our best bet. It's definitely a.m. and it should be the 29th today. We get shelter. Okay, so it should be the 29th. We'll go for 10 a.m. Okay. Alright. Fingers crossed. Check the radiation, why not? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, so it's like 35 past 8. We've got quite a lot of time. It's unfortunate that you can't set it. I can't set it to 9, the unlock time, because it wants to be an hour ahead no matter what. So we can start having a little look at our options. Parlor with the 2 gems, pretty cool. I'm just gonna go for it now because most of the doors aren't gonna require keys just yet, but they will start throwing gem doors at you almost straight away. And there is always a chance that we don't get this one because they can fuck us up. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Okay, so I mean, one of you's got to be telling the truth, right? It's unlikely to be you. So I'm gonna have to hope that you two are telling the truth, because you can't be telling the truth, because only one box can hold gems. So I've just got to hope for the best. Hey, we're on a good run with these boxes at the moment. All right, almost 8:45. And look at that, we get passageway off rip. In a very cool place to get passageway as well. I'm gonna go for it. Probably gonna regret spending those gems so soon, but I'm gonna go for it. We get a gem back if we want. Because we got passageway, I'm actually okay getting a dead end, especially for storeroom, because it's just so strong. Oof. Amazing. Broken lever and everything. Okay, where are we at? It's almost 9. Almost 9, okay. And we get a 4-hour window once the time is reached. I'm going to start chipping away a little bit more at Parlor. This might be a bit of a short day, because we are going to burn through our steps quite quickly. Yeah, we're going to go for this key, I think. I just don't like the orientation, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have gone for another key. But pantry, at least, gives us another step. Yeah, because of the apples, yeah. Getting reasonably rich as well. Drawing room. Pretty huge. Pretty huge. And we get a free gem out of it, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember the number. No, that's wrong. It was 04, and then it's like 15, I think. Nice. Slowly getting our cognitive functionality back. Alright, we're going to roll this room first because it's the least important in a way. Chapel. We might go for chapel, actually. Because it just gives us more roots. Yeah, and what would be really cool is if we can roll back into passageway. That would be really nice. There's definitely something about this room as well. Let's give it a little scan, eh? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but something about this room. More to this room than what meets the eye, I believe. Then that's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want, really, orientation-wise. Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's do it. And we get a clock, which is also great. Okay, so it's 9:15 now. Should be time soon. Let's check out what this north door's saying. If it needs a key, we might ignore it. It doesn't. It needs a spare room. Or kitchen. I'm gonna go for... Oh, it's hard to say, you know. I think... It's hard to say. I'm gonna go for kitchen because we're getting reasonably rich, so we might be able to buy some steps. So if we really need it anyway. When we return, maybe. And this is perfect. Yeah, this is great. Okay, cool. So we're in the foundation. Happy days. What is that? Is that a gem? We're gonna take the step. We're gonna go in. I feel like I have kind of pretty thoroughly swept this room, but you never know. So we're gonna keep doing it. Coat and cot. Yeah, and we've seen this. We've seen this. And we did draw up the comparison to the elements that they relate to as well. Don't know what it means just yet. Aha! Does it go any higher than 10? It does. It goes to 12, so... It's not quite it, is it? But I'm guessing that is the order in which we're going to have to flip things. But we still need to power this whole contraption. So... Don't know what to do or say about that right now. Let's go back. Start making our way back towards the... Oops, I just went forward. Just wasted a step, but it is what it is. Let's start going back towards the entrance. And I think we can see what that door was saying in passageway. Because, yeah, it's almost 10. It's like 9:35. Yeah, what is this about as well, huh? Boiler room. Oh, don't have gems. Oh, that's so annoying. Courtyard's huge as well. Power source. Yeah, I think we should mess with this if we can get it again. And then we'll go back into the laboratory. Laboratory. Any items in here? Nice. Stare and star. It's pretty easy, that one. Pretty easy. And we've got all these words now. Pretty much. Pretty much. Maybe not the very first word, but we literally have everything other than the first two. Count small gates. We're going to check out that small gate as well. And we're going to count the shit out of it. This is not really what I wanted to do. I guess it's the only thing I can do for now. Let's start making our way. It's almost 10. Probably have time to count that small gate. Yeah, we do. Alright, let's go do that. never noticed that before. Terrible. Alright, we'll see if the gate itself contains any clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's pretty unassuming, isn't it? It's pretty unassuming. Yeah, so that might be our next objective. Just trying to get this last letter. Just so we know. The first letter is I, and I think these are two-letter words, right? This one's W-E, so we. And then I, the only two-letter word I can think of that starts with I is in. But I definitely don't have all the words in my head. And these days, accessing words is not as easy as it once was, so I'm sure there could be others. Okay. It's probably around 10 AM now, though. Finally get to see, hopefully. It is. Okay. Though. Why? It's day 24. On day 19, it was the 25th of November. So 5 days have passed. Oh, I'm just a bloody idiot again. Just being stupid. One day I'm going to get this. It's actually the 30th, yeah. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. And I wish we could change this, but we really can't. Okay. So, yeah. This is going to be... Yeah, because the... Yeah, anyway. Yeah, this is going to be a long day. Alright, we've got a whole hour and a half to wait, basically. Hour 45. So, we'll start making moves again. I'm going to see what the drawing room's saying. We might have to make our way to the kitchen on our way back out. Just to be on the safe side. We've got keys. We can redraw, see if we get something more exciting, I guess. Gymnasium. Yeah. Anything cool? There can be cool stuff in the gymnasium. Yep, we'll get that key. Not right now, though. Don't want to waste too many steps. It's getting a bit close to the bone. So we will get 4 items from this one. It seems like the best bet, right? Nice. Shoes, key, diamond. Beautiful. And a key card. That's actually huge. That's actually a really, really big roll. So big, in fact, that I feel confident to move forward a little bit more. Do we get security? We don't, but we get boiler room, which is just as big. So we're going to go for it. Does it put us at the top? It doesn't, and it looks like the boiler room is not powered. Alright, we've got to start watching our steps a little bit. We've only got 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get to kitchen. So we're okay. And then we should be able to give ourselves another 10 or something. Okay, so the boiler has lost its power. Should we go see what it needs? It needs all of it. Alright, that's 1. And maybe we've got to see its relation to the laboratory as well. So the laboratory's to the, it would be to the left. Alright. We'll see what we can do, eh? We'll see what we can do. Thank God, because it's stuff she doesn't need. This is already on. This is active and running. Cool. Now we need to power this one. If I'm not mistaken, that should be 2 of them lit up now, right? Oh, it's all 3. Sweet. Alright, and it's to the left. Boom. Sending power to the left, to the left. Alright, now we make our way to kitchen. Boom. Gymnasium, drawing room, chapel. Then, alright. Gymnasium. Drawing room, chapel. Maybe we can wait till we've got some more greenhouses as well. Alright, we're going back through the den. All the way through. All the way. Yeah, so it's just turning 11. Fuck's sake. It's not really much we can do, man. I don't wanna burn our footsteps. So yeah, we just gotta do it. I think we've got quite an efficient roll going on with the rooms. As in, we can go all the way from the hall all the way up into den, and then we can start accessing the rest. Like, we don't have to go this way. I feel like that cuts a few turns out, maybe a few steps out. And we actually want to go to the laboratory anyway, so we're gonna go back into the kitchen and probably buy that second food item. But yeah, we're now past 11. Unfortunate, because there's not much we can do. Alright, when in doubt, play some Wordle. Do we have... We've got 2 consonants. So it could be... a foiled. Make sure I can see that clock. No. It's gonna be... blind. Hey! What? And that's it? I can't play again until I sign in? Leave me alone. Am I being slow? No. Okay. Alright, 1 second. Good morning, Nora. Hope it's going well. I just want to play one more round of Wordle. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, but it really wants me to, like, subscribe. I'm not going to do that. Here we go. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, we're back. We're almost at 12. We're waiting for the clock to strike 12, and then we're gonna check out that time looks safe. Hopefully we got it. What do you think, Nora? I'll give you the last guess. Oh, gotta keep a track on the time as well. Almost there. Last guess, Nora. What's it gonna be? To be fair, I don't think I can actually see another word. I actually can't see another word. Alright, I'm going to leave that one open. Feel free to shout out your guess. But it's time. Oh, I'm going to lose my absolute shit. I'm going to lose my shit. It's day 24. Oh, wait, no. Let's look at all the numbers again. Make sure we're just not being crazy. It is day 24. The 19th day was the 25th of November. So 5 days have passed. It should be the 30th. And it should be in the AM. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot once again. Because it won't be. It would have been 12 PM. Oh my goodness. We're never going to get the safe open because I am just brain farting over and over again. Alright, for my own sanity, we will push forward a little bit. Keep getting saved by those shoes, so... We set it to 2 PM. We've got to wait 2 hours. Or an hour and 45 again, so... We're going to make our way to the kitchen. Check out the doors and the foundation. Get these steps while we can. We can even grab a banana, which is cool. Alright, we've got the boiler room up and running, and we also aimed it towards the lab. I don't know if that made any difference at all. Nope, doesn't look like it. Dining room. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, we've got to be careful though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we've got enough steps for now. It's going to be a very precarious run, Nora. Cool, 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 cool. And we can rotate. Do we want to? And is it all of them? It is all of them. Or no, it's just these two. We're on rank 5. This one will get us guaranteed to rank 7. And then we might be able to get to rank 8. So let me just do the math again. If we walk in, we'll be rank 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's a risk. It's a gamble. Oof. We've got 15 steps. Currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get out. So we can gamble with at least 9-ish. No, we can't. So we've already got less steps to make. It's the only roll that makes sense. All right, big gambles, big gambles. We've got keys, so what's the worst that can happen, eh? Yeah, not amazing. Not amazing at all. But this would actually be the 5th red room. So I'm going to go for it because it's actually going to give us 3 gems, or it should do. Nice. And the dining room is ready to go. The 3 gem thing, oh, I didn't have it anymore. My bad. Alright, back we go. To the dining room and then probably out. Are there clocks in here? There are. So yeah, it's almost 1. Very precarious run. Alright, how many do we need to get out? From dining room it was 6, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually 7, 8 minimum. So let's go back into the foundation. Work our way from there for a little bit. We got a key card. We got shoes, so we're actually doing pretty cool for the items. We could get the lockpick back. Don't really want to right now. Less likely to find items in your house. Ugh, this is pretty shit. Pretty shit. At least it's orientated in the right way. Yeah, what I think we'll do is I think we will go back to the front, wait out the time, play some Wordle, and then we'll probably make our move up through the boiler room after we're done. Yeah, this is definitely a boiler room powered thing, so maybe I just aimed it the wrong way. We've got enough steps to check that out, I think. Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, it'll take half our steps to do this. And the shoes do keep saving us, which is nice. Ah, okay, so the lab is actually more to the front of this, actually, anyway. Do we have enough to check that out before we go back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll be left with 10. Okay, we can check it out. The chapel. Then the den. Kitchen. Yep. And laboratories right here. No, I didn't do it. Don't think it did it. Nope. Okay, so if we get a chance, we will try and turn the laboratory, the boiler room in the other way, but we should really start making our way back now. Unfortunately, and it's going to cost a lot of steps. Okay, so we're like 20 past 1. Alright, it's time for Wordle. Oops, that's not what I want to do. At the top of my screen. Yeah, I'm stumped. I'm actually stumped. That's not how you spell kite. White. Tight. Oh yeah, I always forget you can double up. Oh, big snores from the doggo. Or maybe pillar? I'm pretty stumped again. Oh, how is Lily spelled? Okay. Limol. Limau. Absolutely stumped. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Alright, cool. Put that on hold. Bye. Okay, let's go check it out, huh? Man, I hope I haven't made another mistake. 2 p.m. Time loop safe. I've made another mistake. We don't have enough steps, so we're just gonna have to literally camp out. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We're in. Oh, letter 7. Okay. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you have had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware that of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though. I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I have a confidential convers Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. And I have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to southern seafront. Okay. A full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with a notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that of the Crown's 8 rubies and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In the distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Okay. So there's big cover-ups to smuggle this crown out and stuff. Okay, well, we've got 4 letters. I can't believe it. We actually got in. The bad news is that we haven't got any steps, so this is probably the end of the run. We can hope for the best. We can try and make our way to the boiler room. Hope for the best. See if our shoes save us the trouble. We'll aim it in the other direction, and then we'll check out the laboratory. If we can. And we're going to the boiler room. Bap, bap. Boop, boop. No, yeah, beep, bap. Okay. Alright. There's a good chance we're not going to get to see if this actually did anything. But by God, we will try. It doesn't look like it. Straight on. Yeah. And we're out. And we're out. We've got a letter. Very happy about that. We don't need to worry about what time it is anymore, which is cool. So yeah. We can actually start making moves in the house. I'm getting real hungry. I had a very small breakfast, so I'm actually going to quickly put on food. Save and continue. BRB.